Oh shit, we just got some breaking news in. We got some breaking news in. What was that? What was that? Hold up. Oh shit, what we got today? This report just came in today, guys, and I had to be able to share this with you guys in this group. What is that? Hey, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to do a special report over here! Shut the fuck up! What is that? Hey, you need to write this shit better. I can't read this. Okay, guys, secrets, energy boosting method revealed. Headline. What the fuck do you want me to say? I can't say that? Okay. Low energy now has affected 6.4 million Americans in the U.S. that are in sales. 6.4 million Americans. Secret boosting energy methods that unlock their hidden energy and kill the 2 p.m. crash in 30 days or less. What do you want now? What is going on? Oh, are you fucking serious? I'm not supposed to use the quotations? Okay. Fuck off. You're fired. Okay. So, you gotta click the link below to grab your copy, 100% free, and enter that info in below to arrive at your inbox. You know, alphaenergymethod.com. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're fired. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not, yeah, you're done. This shit sucked. Okay. Anyways, guys, I'm going to take it over because whoever fucking wrote out my cards sucks ass, and they're done. I'm firing them. But this is a special news report, guys. This is breaking fucking news. You guys need to tune in ASAP and listen to what I'm about to say. So, if anybody can see this, let me know. Drop it down below. Say I see you. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. Dude, I'm trying to do a breaking news segment. Shut up. Come on now. Shit, show some respect. Alright, guys. So, this has come to my attention that over 6.4 million U.S. sales pros in America alone, not including the rest of the world, because that's even more. They're suffering from low energy or have suffered from low energy at some point in their career, and it's been my responsibility, my due diligence since being put on this earth from day one. I have to be able to reach out and help every single one of these guys. So you guys can do me a little favor, get this word out, get this news report out, get this out to everybody and your brother that you know, that you work with, whatever the case may be, because we need to get this out there. We need to save lives. We need to help people reverse the effects of low energy. And why is this so difficult? Why is this something that's so important for me? Because all seriousness aside, all jokes aside, this is actually a serious subject, a serious issue. I've worked for multi-billion-dollar companies. Hey, shut up! I'm trying to do a news report. Come on now, shit. Yo! All seriousness, guys, I worked for multi-billion-dollar companies. I worked for one of the top supplement companies in the world. I worked for a huge multi-billion-dollar vending corporation. So I know the ins and outs of what is going on behind the scenes. A lot of these companies, it's not just marketing. It's not just, flashy things that get your attention. It's what they're putting in the products that are actually very misleading. There's a huge thing that's causing a lot of issues because of this. And what's going on is the ingredients that you're getting in your food, the ingredients that you're getting in these products, these supplements, these energy drinks, the coffee. A lot of people don't realize it, but they're actually doing more harm than good. They're creating that synthetic, they're really just creating this synthetic form that you're ingesting. You're getting this natural boost. And then if you're someone that drinks, they start out with 1 cup a day or 1 energy drink a day, then you notice that it doesn't last very long, and sometimes these effects wear off, after a period of time. Well, this is something that companies hook on. They get attached to that. They want you to get more and more and more and more and more. So if you look at big companies, and this is something I want to tell you guys that, not a lot of people know, and I've seen, how shady it is inside a supplement company. Working for, I can't really disclose their name because I don't want to get sued, but a huge company that's all over the world. when they bring in products, whenever they sell a product, a specific product, so if it's an energy product, if it's any type of supplement, their dosages are extremely underdosed to the point that you're not actually getting the full legitimate dose. And even if, aside from that, like the energy products, a lot of these products contain ingredients that will literally screw up your health if you're not careful, if you're taking too much. A lot of people, they gravitate towards pre-workouts, they gravitate towards energy drinks because it's a quick fix and it's something that gives them a boost, it gives them that high, it gives them that feeling of like, holy shit, it's like, you know, they can conquer the world. But then, after a couple hours, that shit wears off. So then they try to find the newest formula, the newest product that keeps them going for even longer. The problem with this is, it really screws with your natural energy production that you create from within, because you're putting that synthetic source in, and you're constantly relying on this synthetic source. Now, what happens is, relying on this synthetic source is very, 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 you know, it's doing a horrible job on your health, and that's actually depleting your natural energy source. And so what I mean by this is, the more you drink every day, now you're becoming reliant on this. And so if you ever noticed when you try to stop drinking this or go, you know, you take a week or two off, comment down below how many of you have noticed the effects it has on you and your performance when you stop drinking it for a little bit, for a week or two. Comment down below, how do you feel when you drink this stuff? When you go off of it, do you feel like you just hit like a damn wall? Do you feel like you're just trying to quit cold turkey? Kind of like, it's similar to someone who's on drugs. Do you see people who are, you know, that quit drugs? What happens to them when they quit cold turkey? It's the same thing. Caffeine is a drug. Caffeine is mind altering. Caffeine fucks with the imbalances in your brain. And so when you're drinking high doses every day and you try to come off of it, it's going to mess you up hardcore. And it takes a long time to offset those effects and get back to a normal feeling. You may not even get back to that normal feeling for a long time. And so when people say that, Zach, caffeine isn't bad, caffeine is this, caffeine helps me perform well. Yeah, it is. Because guess what? You saying that alone should be enough to convince you. When you tell me that caffeine helps me perform well and helps me do XYZ, you should stop and listen to yourself right now and rewind that sentence in your fucking brain about 100 fucking times. Because if you ever tell yourself that it helps me perform this, that means you are now relying on caffeine. And that means you cannot function without it. And so if you are now relying on your performance goals and relying on how you perform on a daily basis based on the consumption of said caffeine, what happens when you stop taking it? Have you ever tried to stop taking it for any length of time? And have you noticed the effects it has on your performance, on your sales goals, on any other aspect in your life? Your energy is going to be suffering drastically. And so my job with this report is to get it out there, to get it to numerous guys. And if anybody thinks this is BS, I don't give a shit. This is further from BS. This is so hard truth that millions of guys need to be hearing this. And after I've seen over the years, over the past 12 years of researching, of so many experimentations that I've done and working with, you know, clients and applying these things to myself over the journey, what I'm about to tell you in this free guide, if you have not accessed it already, will blow your fucking mind. Most people don't want to talk about these things, and top sales producers usually don't talk about these things because they don't want to tell you all the secrets. They don't want to tell you because they don't want you to make as much as them. And companies who are multi-billion-dollar companies who are selling energy products don't want you to know either, because then, guess what? You buy less products from them. Guys, if it's the truth, will set you free. It sounds like bullshit, but the more you go towards it, the more it's going to make sense. And I'm telling you, watch this video every fucking day for 5 weeks, for 10 months, for 10 years, and let it register in your head if you still don't believe me. Because mark my words, this is going to be revolutionary. This is going to be so game changing. This is going to be something that no one has seen before, because I am willing to fight against the giants. I am willing to fight against these people and put an end to this brainwashed culture of we need loads of caffeine to function. No, we don't. No, we don't. You're taking your life away. Every time you wake up in the morning and you go to your coffee maker or you go and pull a Monster out of your refrigerator and you start your day with a caffeine source, or you go through your day, and around 2 p.m. to get a pick-me-up, or any day after that, any time after that, and you get a caffeinated source, you do not control your life. That beverage does. That beverage controls your life. You just threw in your life to that. And so, if you don't believe me, stop drinking it for a week and see what happens. See what happens to your energy levels. See what happens to your sales performance. See what happens to your mood overall. How you treat people around you. How you act around people. What you do on a daily basis. And see this firsthand. How this affects you and your performance. And if you think this is still bullshit, try it out. Or you can sit on the sidelines and be the person that's watching from within and seeing how this is affecting other people positively, other clients that I've worked with, why they're not drinking loads of caffeine. And so the remainder of this week, guys, I want to actually have an amazing, this is a training that, that's why I was working on getting Zoom all right integrated. So for Friday, there's going to be a really good presentation that I want you guys to make sure you don't miss. And I'm going to be announcing that later, within a day or so, the exact date and time, which will be Friday. I'm trying to figure out the time. I'm probably going to do like a test live event with Zoom in a couple of days just to make sure everything's working before I go live with it Friday. But that live training, you do not want to miss, because that is going to be something where I go through the process. I talk about the process that how exactly I was able to reclaim my energy levels with this simple 3-step process. I'm going to go into detail on that. I'm going to talk about everything in that training, in that presentation, that you guys do not want to miss out. And so for all you caffeine drinkers, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. I've been there. I was the same guy, and that's why I'm so hypercritical about it. I was the same guy that would rely heavily on every type of pre-workout. You name it, I drink it. On any type of monster drink or energy drink, you name it, I've had it. Coffee, you name it, I've had it. I've had it. I've had so many different variations, pill form. I've tried it all. And the one thing I've noticed is, if you don't dial these specific things I'm going to talk about Friday, you're never going to have great energy levels. You're never going to have true control of your life. And you're just going to continue to rely on this synthetic source. It doesn't matter, what you think and how productive you are right now. You're not productive if you cannot go a day without it. Because if you go a day without it and you're like, oh shit, my performance went down, oh shit, I'm having these headaches, all shit, it's like the 2 p.m. crash keeps coming around. I can't fix it without caffeine or some more food, and then that goes into another issue. So it's just like, if you're not giving your body what you need properly, and you're relying on this synthetic formula, synthetic substance known as caffeine, which is very mind altering. We can go into the countless things why in later video. This is where you're going to separate yourself from people who are producing with it. If you learn how to produce and have amazing energy levels without caffeine, without loads of caffeine, you're going to be at a whole different fucking level. You're going to unlock energy hidden from within that you didn't think was possible. It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter. And a lot of these excuses that people tell you, and you tell yourself, is that, oh, well, I'm getting old, this is part of life, and da-da-da-da-da. We tell all these things to ourselves, and we lie to ourselves, and we say these things because it's the easiest way out. It's the easiest thing to do. But when you challenge yourself to look at the other side, to look at, what everybody else isn't doing, and go towards this way and say, oh shit, and question it. And ask yourself, okay, why do I need loads of caffeine all day? And if the answer is you don't know, or if you do know and you're like, oh shit, maybe it's because I can't function without it. And now, okay, boom. Why can't you function without the caffeine? So these are things that we're going to dive in deeper on Friday's training, guys. So make sure if you find this of value, if you find this, hilarious earlier, I just like doing whatever, and I just like trying to be entertaining. I want to bring something different. So if you guys find this helpful in any way, make sure you share this on your personal page. Make sure you drop a hashtag value below. Make sure you're engaging. Make sure you're just not watching and viewing it and seeing it. I see all you guys. Engage with it. Let me know what you like and what you don't like. Don't sit on the sidelines and just look from within. Don't window shop. Get engaged in here. Ask questions if you don't know something. Ask questions and feedback if you want to know something else that I don't talk about. My DMs are always open for that. The group in here is always open for each and every one of you to ask those questions. So don't ever think that you can't, because you can. You have that right to. This isn't a dictatorship in this group. You have the platform in here to say that whatever the fuck you want, as long as it's within the guidelines, as long as you're not saying some bullshit, like something crazy, you're free to say that. Like, I'm not going to be in here like, oh my god, like that's no, as long as you're following the basic rules in this group, I don't care what the fuck you say. Be hypercritical. Say whatever's on your mind. Because guess what? At the end of the day, that's better than not saying anything at all. Because maybe if you ask the right questions, you're going to get a better outcome. So with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think below. Comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video on Wednesday. And like I said, tune in Friday for the amazing presentation that's going to be going live in this group as well. So have a great day, everybody. Peace out.